What's up, my homies? So you want to know what it takes to make big money off of a house flip. This is really relevant information for anybody who owns a home because most people are unaware of just how profitable it can be in the right situation to do the right type of improvements when it goes to selling your house. Flipping a property is really just kind of like the biggest and most that you can possibly do. But when it comes down to it, it's really a matter of you make the right improvements to generate ROI, and that's relevant for anybody who owns a home. Now, I'm going to show you, this is flipping is always an extreme example, but I'm going to show you what this house looked like before and just wait until you see what it looks like at the end. Okay, so we came across this property. It needed a ton of work inside and out. You can see here what it looked like in some of the before photos. It was a mess and it hadn't been touched in about 30 years since it had been built. And yes, if you don't maintain your house, it will degenerate. When it comes to flipping a house, the money though is made up front. Obviously, you need to execute, but if your analysis is wrong, you are screwed no matter how well you execute. And anybody who has flipped enough properties will tell you how just of a situation that is to be in. I've been there. I've made, 90K, 20K, 95K, but I've also lost 30K, 50K, 65K. And I'm going to do another video on probably precisely how to lose money off of a house flip. So give me a subscribe so you don't miss that one in a future video. But anyway, leave a comment if you have any specific questions. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to answer. Okay, so what did that analysis and what did those numbers look like here? Well, the seller was aware that their house needed a whole bunch of work and that it was in very poor condition, but they also knew that it was in a very desirable neighborhood. And I obviously knew that too, otherwise I wouldn't have wanted it. And they wanted $685,000 for the home, but I wanted it closer to $650,000. I analyzed that if I had improved the home, I could get about 850 up to $900,000 for it when it was all said and done. So if I had gotten the house for 650,000 and I put 100 to $125,000, that was my construction budget, I could then profit about $100,000. I ended up negotiating and getting the house for $665,000. When I'm looking at a house flip, I am looking for a dollar for dollar return on that investment. So if I put $100,000 into the home, I want to make $100,000 on top of that. So that $100,000 I need to turn into $200,000. My worst case scenario type of situation that I'm looking at is a 50% return. So if I put $100,000 into the house, that means I need to make $150,000 in the worst case scenario for that house to be worth it for me. And why do I have that? Well, because I've been burned and I've not followed that advice and I have lost money on a house flip and I don't want that to happen to you. In this case, the numbers check that box. So how did it turn out for me? All right, so of course, we remodeled this thing from head to toe. Take a look at these after pictures. We finished the basement, we added a full bathroom, new floors throughout the whole house, including LVP and carpets. We have white shaker kitchen cabinets with an accent colored island. We got a custom range hood with a wood accent. We've got Calacatta, quartz, and we've got new appliances here in the kitchen. We go up the stairs, we replaced all the treads, the railings, balusters, and posts on the stairs. We built a glass enclosed huge shower in the primary bedroom, and we fully remodeled the hallway bathroom. We take a look outside and we painted all the shutters, we restained the front door, we got new landscaping, we resurfaced the deck with Trex, we've got a new porch ceiling, and we resealed the driveway. All right, so my all-in cost of improvements on this thing was $156,235. When we went on the market, demand went kind of crazy for it, and I ended up being able to sell this thing for $950,000. From that, I had about $33,000 in closing costs, so that brought my net sales price down to $917,000 at settlement. When I subtract out the construction cost of that $156,235, that put me at a bottom line of $761,765. When I take off the $665,000 that I bought it for, I ended up at a bottom line net profit of $95,765. Now, that is how you make, analyze, and execute big money on a house flip. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have any questions about house flipping, selling, any types of renovations that can improve your ROI, please like this video and subscribe if you got value from it. You don't want to miss me in the future video doing one about how I lost maybe 65K on a house flip. We are always here to be of home service to you. And until next time, I will talk to you soon.